Guys, welcome to Madam Dera Uncensored show. And you know what time it is? It is a time to enjoy me. It is a time to listen and get entertained, okay? So in this episode, which is our first episode of Madam Dera Uncensored show, it will be our Ask Me Anything adventure time. How that you ask any question and I would answer you. And thank you so much for all the amazing and intelligent questions and of course crazy questions you guys have asked. Like, I was so startled at how that you all turned up. Thank you so much for that. So before anything, without much ado, let us go straight to the questions. Alright, the first one is this. Let's say I'm 18 and someone is really disturbing that he likes me and all. He wants us to be in a relationship and I like him too. But I do not know if dating him right now is okay for me or I am too young. However, he has good intentions towards me. Okay, Auntie, I want to ask but of one question. What do you want to use a relationship for at age 18? Why do you want to go into a relationship as at age 18? Don't you think about food? Don't you get hungry? Hey, really? Jokes apart. Okay, to me, I think that as at age 18, you should not be in a relationship. Yeah. You should be thinking of your life. Okay, where do I want to go from here? If you are in high school, how do I pass examinations? How do I make my parents proud? How do I get better with my life? No, we are now used to the society, how that in the society the bad things look like it is good. But one thing about something that is wrong is that if it is wrong, it is wrong. Okay, so as at age 18, you should not be thinking or you should not consider going into any relationship because you have that time is a time you need to think about you and how you want your future or your career to be like. So as at age 18, I know what we call youthful exuberance and all of that. It comes to play, but you should not allow it develop in you. All right, don't allow such thoughts, such ideologies. Oh, my friends are having boyfriends and girlfriends. I want to delve in. I want to be like them. Don't do that. If he likes you, he should understand that you are 18 and you are still young. That means he doesn't even like you. Yeah. So a girl at age 18, if you're listening to me right now, I don't think you should be in a relationship because what do you want to be doing there? What? No, answer me what? You should be thinking of how to pass your exam, maybe your WAEC or your JAM, go to university, get better, get good grades, and learn a skill, not dating. Because people don't know that relationship is hard work. It's not I love you. It's not that. It is hard work. You get to get committed, loyal. You have a lot of things like. And if you're not ready to get married to that person, like in 1 or 2 years, I don't think you should date anybody when you're not ready for marriage. You know, in a society we see girls and boys dating themselves, like feeling they're part of the trend and all of that, but they don't have anything in mind concerning marriage. They're just doing it for the trend and for the fun of it. That is a bad one. Okay, so if you're 18, 19, 16, 17, don't even consider relationships. Please, I beg you. Follow Jesus. Read your books. Yes. Read your books. Plan your life. And just be good for yourself. If the man really likes you, he doesn't really even like you. If he likes you, know that you're 18. He'll be patient until you are of age. Yeah. So the next question is this. I can't recall how we met, but your presence na good vibes and you can disturb for Africa. Thank you first of all for the compliments. My presence is a good vibe. Yeah, I'm the vibe queen, but I can disturb for Africa. How true is that? People should judge you. I'm a very calm person. What is the greatest advice you've ever received in life? Oh wow, the greatest advice I've ever received in life is to follow Jesus. Yeah, from my pastor. Yeah, follow Jesus. Do that's what God will have you do. Follow Jesus. Follow Jesus. Yes, that is the greatest advice I have ever received in my life. Now, okay, let me guess. You're talking about career-wise or not the spiritual way. Okay. The greatest advice I've ever received is that I should consider myself first. Yeah, putting myself first. Like, I should make sure that I am okay while I want others to be okay. Yeah, and that works for me. Yeah, why I try to make you get better, I make sure that I don't leave myself behind. Why I'm trying to develop your skill, develop your abilities, I do not leave myself behind. So I carry myself along too. I don't leave myself behind. Do you understand? Okay, the next question is, oh, I love this one. What is the secret behind your strength? I have seen you stand strong in chaotic times. How do you do it? Dera, how do you do it? I'm asking myself now. Oh yeah, Dera, how do you do it? Okay. Okay. First of all, thank you for observing. You're seeing me in chaotic times. I want to mention or define chaotic times for me because I don't understand. The English is big. But if I get you well, I think I'll just answer straight up. What is the secret behind my strength, and how do I get to stand strong even in challenging times? All right. The first secret, the first personality that is more like a secret or a catalyst to my strength is the person of Jesus. You can be saying in this place that this girl talking about Jesus, leave my Jesus in for me. But that is what it is, okay? So Jesus is the reason why I stand strong, even in chaos, even in distress, even in challenging times. Like when I remember that, oh, I have Jesus, there's no need for me to fear. I just calm down. That doesn't mean that life does not throw challenges at me. No, don't think like that. I could be advising you, I could be motivating you, I could be talking to you, I could be saying nice words to you, but my dear, I am also, most times I get overwhelmed, I get this challenges and all of that. But whenever I remember that, oh, I have Jesus, I don't need to get scared, I get better, I get comforted. Okay, when I remember, oh, I have the Lord in my heart, the Lord is leading me, the Lord is helping me, I don't forget why I'm in Christ. So that is one of my major secret to standing strong. He just enables me, he just helps me, he just helps me. Jesus Christ helps me, yeah, to stand strong. So aside having Jesus, another aspect, another thing that makes me strong even in chaos is optimism. Yeah, with me, if you know me very well, I know they give up. If I set my heart to do something, my mother would say that of all our children, I am most strong-willed, like guy. If I say I want to do something, I might not do it immediately, yeah, but I must. Until I do that thing, I will not rest. Alright, so when I set particular goals, I run with it. So optimism helps me. Yeah, optimism helps me. And again, another thing that keeps me is that I remember that people are depending on my strength. Like when people see me standing strong, they get motivated. Okay, so and I understand that my strength or my ability to stand strong motivate others, so I don't ever try to relent. I know they give up where I did. That doesn't mean that I don't get overwhelmed. All right, so the next, I hope I answered that well to you. The next question is I am depressed. What advice can you give? First of all, are you sure that you are depressed? You know, this matter of depression, we need to look at it holistically. This matter of depression, we need to understand what it is. And that is what I will be doing in my next episode, not this particular show, yeah, in my next podcast episode, depression and its definition, because many a times we do not know what it means to be depressed. Okay, let me now give you a snippet. Depression is not sadness. Do you understand? It is not sadness. Depression is not, oh, me low. No, that is not depression. Depression is actually a mental disorder. So before you say that you are depressed, my love, try to understand, okay, what is wrong with me? But let me just answer that question the way you understand it. All right. So my love, you are depressed. What advice can I give? First of all, I don't know what is making you depressed. I don't know what it is right now that is making you depressed, but I want to beseech you, I want to beg you, don't give in to depression. Yeah, One thing that depression does for sure is this. I've been there, okay? Depression would only steal your joy and give you worries. It does not add anything. It doesn't even solve a problem. Instead, it adds to the problem. Depression would make you sad for a long period of time. Depression would make you isolated. It would make you see nothing good in yourself. Like, even though you have achieved a lot, it would make you look as though you have not done anything for yourself. So I beseech you, by the mercies of God, my love, don't get depressed. I don't know what it is that is bothering. Maybe you're going through a lot of challenges and all of that, and you feel like the world is against you. You feel like God is not listening to your prayer. You feel like things are not working well for you. I beg you, don't think that way, okay? You have God, okay? God is your father. If you are a believer, all right, God is your father. God loves you so much, and he's so interested in your happiness. He's so interested in your joy, okay? What you need to do is to pray to God and tell God what you want and trust him for provisions, okay? Don't get depressed. I don't know what it is you're going through right now, but do not get depressed. God is for you. God is standing solidly beside you or behind you, and God is in you. So don't get depressed. Depression has nothing good to offer at all. It has nothing. It will not do anything good to your life. Instead, it will take away the small joy you are managing. Yeah, so don't be depressed. And it's about relationship too. If you are dating somebody that is not giving you joy, please go away. Don't date a cute joy. Yeah, so please do not be depressed. Don't be depressed. Depression has nothing good to offer. So let's go on to the next question. We are running out of time. Okay, this person says, I admire your personality. Thank you. Alright, I admire your personality. How do you manage to do so many things at the same time? Okay. I know it isn't easy though. How do you get to do these things? Alright, like, I don't know what to say, but I'm looking for the best words to convey them so you can understand. Now, with me, I am very good with multitasking. Yeah, I could cook, I could read, I could wash, I could clean, I could pray, I could do a lot of things at the same time, and none of them will suffer. No, that is what I think. I should add that to the secret of my success. Okay, it is just my thing. It is just. No, this way people be like, I don't know, is it Yoruba? Is it Yoruba? Is it proverb or adage? One thing, sha, abinibi yato see ability. You understand? Like, what you're born with, it is different from what you learned. Do you get it? Hey. So I do well. I do most with multitasking. When I was in school, I mean in uni, I could read at a particular time. I could work, I could do a lot of things, and when I write when I sit for exams, I don't fail. Yeah, that was why I was able to merge ministry, family duties, relationship, and my academics together. Yeah, because I could multitask. I could, yeah, and not suffer. But one thing that keeps my mind in check while multitasking is preference, is priority. So one thing that makes me do so many things at the same time and none will suffer is nice placement. Like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. Okay, which one comes first? However, I am doing everything at the same time. Okay, which one comes first? And trust me, when I say trust me, none will suffer. I would make sure that none suffer. So you're asking how I manage to do so many things at the same time. I multitask and I place priorities. Yeah, for instance, if I have to shoot a video a particular night, I have to read, I have to pray, I have to work. I would set my time. Okay, I would make sure that my body is in the right shape or in the right place. Like, I'm okay, I don't have fatigue, I am not having any form of health issues or anything. I would give myself maximum attention during the day. so that at night I will be able to attend to all those duties as at when due. So I understand my body and then I act likewise, but then I prioritize everything I do, and it works for me like that. Yeah. Another question before the last question says, okay, the person is asking me, if you are locked in a room with a guy and the guy is trying to touch you, what will you do? If I am locked in a room with a guy and the guy is not sensible enough to open the door for us to go, what will I do? Somebody said earlier, as a part of his compliment, that I can disturb Africa. Let me not change it. Not just disturbing, no, I can be violent. Yeah. So if I'm locked in a room with a guy, I would respect the fact that, okay, he's a guy, I'm a girl, okay, we should be able to, maybe let's just, I want to have the scenario of maybe kidnap or something. God forbid, not kidnapping Jesus' name. Not kidnapping Jesus' name. Okay. If I was locked in a room with a guy and the guy is trying to talk, like maybe what you call it, sexual harassment, right? What would I do? Hey, something called defense mechanism. I learned that in school in 200 level. Okay, one of my lecturers, I would not mention her name right now, she was teaching us, and then she said that since that day it has already stick to my brain like this. It's coming to meet me like he wants to, and normally guys have more strength than women. I will just target that thing. That thing now. I will target that thing and then I will, ouch, I'll kick it like this. And I know guys have this, I've seen in movies, yeah, guys have this tendency of, that could be their weak point. How that if you just eat that thing like this, you just they could just if I'm locked in a room with a guy and he wants to touch me, I will do something that would distract him, and that thing would make him obviously lose interest in me. You want to know what I'll do? Come to my DM and ask me. Thank you. And lastly, before we end this particular session, the person says, leave a message for someone battling with their prayer life. Wow. I love this question actually. So if you are battling with your prayer life, first of all, I want to say thank you for realizing that you are battling with it. Like you are being sincere with yourself that, okay, yes, I'm not praying as I ought to pray. What you do is start praying. You correct certain things by doing those things. Somebody like myself, if I want to correct something in a person, I literally don't even talk too much. I do those things so the person can see me. Maybe I'll be like, okay, you are grown up, you should be able to know, okay? But now it is a very serious issue. Now you're not praying as you ought to pray as a believer. You should start praying. You need, if you know you cannot pray alone, reach out to people that pray well. Okay, I want to join your prayer times. Go for meetings, like meetings that will make you pray there. When you see believers praying together, join, copy. In this Christianity, like in Christianity actually, we live by copying good examples, all right? So if you're battling your prayer life, it's good that you know that you are not doing it well. So what you should do is start something. Start praying. Like if you are the one that asks the question now, or you are listening and then you have the same issue, you've not been praying as you ought to pray, start now. Like start praying immediately. It is better you pray 10 minutes every day than praying 1 hour in 20 days. Do you understand me? So consistency in prayer starts from somewhere. So start praying and join believers that also pray, and make sure you speak up. Oh brother, I have prayer life issues. I don't know I don't pray like I ought to pray. Can you help my life? Yes, because we are humans. We have tendencies of falling and getting off the hook, all right? So when it comes to spiritual growth, it is not once prayerful, always prayerful. No. Most times you just get tired, you get life issues and everything. You need to pick up from somewhere. So if you're having issues with your prayer life, I would urge you to start praying, all right? Or if you can reach out to me oh, beautiful, I would answer you gladly. I would love to be your prayer partner. Okay, so reach out to someone that is good, you know, that person prays well, or you talk to your pastor or anybody, but make sure that you give yourself to prayers. Right, so we have come to the end of this Ask Me Anything adventure. I hope you enjoyed this session, because I actually did. You know, all these answers, all these responses were just spontaneous. Like, I was caught unawares. I did not even plan anything. I didn't plan anything at all. So if you have more questions to ask me, please use the anonymous link and ask your questions. I will drop it in this video. Make sure you ask your questions. We are meeting again on Friday by 8 p.m. to answer the remaining questions we have. Thank you for staying with us. If you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you don't want to know what I will do to you, please subscribe. Please engage on every post I make. I beg you. And then follow me on Instagram at Madarm_Dera. Thank you again for joining us at Madam Dera Uncensored.